Hello everyone, my name is Conley and I would like to share with you the future of social media and what is about to take place right now, okay? So if we look at where social media is at right now, here in 2024, what you'll notice there is a ton of fake accounts out there, okay? We spend probably about 15 to 18% of our time evaluating accounts and new friendships if they are real or not, and this has got to change. Furthermore, we are now moving into Web 3, moving from Web 2 into Web 3. And let me share with you what this exactly means. You see, in Web 2, what happens is you have an Android store and you have an Apple store. And you purchase in these apps and download these apps for free, whether it's Facebook, if it's Spotify, if it's Zoom, if it's all these different apps out there, dating sites, for example, and all this, and you're paying subscriptions to these companies that are turning into multi-billion-dollar companies, and the money is not going back to the people, okay? And so this is where a big movement that is taking place called CanDAO, C-A-N-D-A-O, which means can build on a DAO. This is Web3 technology that is coming here in February, March of 2024. It's right around the corner, is going to change the entire internet. Okay, and the reason why is because this is Web3 technology, and a decentralized autonomous organization is what a DAO is. So you can build on a decentralized autonomous organization. What this means, and just imagine this, when you join a social media platform, when you join CanDAO, imagine joining and being part of 1,000 companies or 100,000 companies all at once, okay? So imagine you sign up and all of a sudden you're part of all these companies that you have no idea even what these companies are. And what happens is every person that you share the CanDAO with and bring them into the ecosystem, boom, they are coded directly underneath you in the system. Everyone that they bring in is underneath those people in the system, and so on and so on. So if you look at this today, what happens is the companies pay for something called internet advertising. You may have heard about it. Pay-per-click advertising, SEO optimization, getting up to the highest part, the top numbers when it comes to being on the front page of Google, for example. And so they're spending a lot of money in internet advertising. And I always say the house always wins. Just like you're gambling, the house always wins. And so what I mean by that is the Google, the Facebook, the Instagram, you pay for this pay-per-click advertising, they take all the money, and then what happens is the bigger companies, obviously, the multi-billion-dollar companies, they have enough advertising funds to obviously rank higher than the smaller companies on the internet, and they have the ability to pay for more pay-per-click advertising than the little companies out there. So how CanDAO changes everything here. Let's say a company, if they put 10% or 15% or 20% towards their internet advertising, or maybe if it's a network marketing company, it can be a brick and mortar company, it can be a car company, whatever it may be. Let's say that they decide that they want to put 20% of their revenue into a marketing campaign in CanDAO. And so what they say is, look, we're going to go ahead and put like 10% on level 1, we're going to put 5% on level 2, we're going to put 2.5% on level 3, we're going to put, and so this overlays into the DAO, the decentralized autonomous organization, into the structure of CanDAO, along with the thousands and thousands, if not 100,000 plus companies. Just imagine where this is going. And the reason why this is so powerful is every single blockchain in the world can build on this DAO system. So imagine being in this social media platform, and you're like, all of a sudden you see this money trickling up from this company. You're like, man, I just made $230 in this company over here. And you're like, I don't even know what that company is. So you look into it, and it's a trending company, and you're like, you can take that money, you can actually purchase that product, or else you can actually take the money and spend the money over here on this other project that may be on a different blockchain also. And so in this entire ecosystem, there is the CDO coin, the CanDAO coin. Okay, so imagine this being the gas fee cryptocurrency for all of the blockchains in the world building on this DAO. And everyone, there is over 2 million cryptocurrencies in the world right now with all these blockchains. This has become like a Ponzi scheme because everyone is chasing from this coin to that coin. And obviously, that is why I see so much potential in this particular cryptocurrency, because now I've been saying for 12 years now that monetization beyond blockchain is very, very necessary. We only need to monetize one time. How do we do that? We do that in a monetized social network where you can bring all your friends into it. and collaboration is the new competition. So now companies collaborate with the customers, bringing their goods and services into the DAO, where people are getting paid instead of paying for pay-per-click advertising. Now the commissions are going back to the people, so people can see what products are trending. Okay. So my friends, it is very, very important timing to secure your free spot in CanDAO. So whoever shared this video with you, get with them and get the access code so you can have the early access and get monetized into the social media structure as we go live. Okay, so just imagine now this social media platform, instead of having a Google App Store and a Droid Store, the social media platform itself is the store, and all these opportunities can build on it. So instead of having Spotify out here in Web 2, where they're taking all the money, now a Spotify in Web 3 comes in, builds on the DAO, and the commissions are going back to the people. Instead of a dating app, for example, outside they're making all this money, that's in the system also where the money is going back to the people. Instead of money going to Zoom, for example, the money is going back to the people also through the compensation plan here. So, and on top of this, everyone, we have also secured the master patents when it comes to augmented reality. And this is a very, very big, okay? My friend Augustino holds the master patent for the augmented reality technology. And currently there are a lot of companies such as Apple, such as Google, such as Pokemon that are infringing on this patent right now. So we foresee the future as a social media platform that you'll actually be able to, instead of having a story, a Facebook story or Instagram story that lasts 24 hours, you'll actually be able to pinpoint and drop a picture. Let's say if I wanted to send you a birthday card, for example, I could pinpoint on a map and drop a picture, a birthday card right outside your front door, and imagine like a 6-foot image spinning, for example. It says happy birthday on it, and these could actually be converted like into NFT technology. Also imagine the possibility of companies selling advertising in the system with signs hovering above buildings. As you're looking through your smartphone, you're seeing, oh, there's a Starbucks logo above that place right there, and you can actually click on the augmented reality image. It would take you to their website, for example, and you could order or whatever right there. Imagine also being in a stadium, for example, and everyone, as they're watching that football game right there, you know, Nike has a thing and Rolex watch has an advertisement out there, and people can click on the field and see it through their phone, a Gatorade, for example, and also people could go ahead and just pin drop lots of pictures. So imagine at the end of a game, you've got 1,000 pictures lingering out there, and you can connect with those people and click on their image that's spiraling around on the game field right there, and you can become friends with those people. So you guys, where we see this technology going, this is where it's going to separate us. On top of us, which I haven't mentioned yet, is that we actually pay people to post in CanDAO. You're getting paid in cryptocurrency to post in CanDAO. So in this monetized social media network, there's so much potential to make money from posting, from making revenue from companies that you bring onto the DAO. And you can bring these companies into the DAO also. We can build this together. So you guys, the sky is the limit with this. Web 3 is going to change everything. In Web 2, the money does not go back to the people. In Web 3, that's what's taking place right here, is all this money is going back to the people right now, and that's why we're so excited about this. But moving into augmented reality, okay, we actually have the ability here to go ahead and dominate the augmented reality space in a way that benefits the people in tremendous ways. And just like Facebook has an account on Twitter, for example, and Twitter has an account on Facebook, because of the patent technology that we have in augmented reality, we will be able to immediately leverage these multi-billion-dollar companies for them to work directly with CanDAO in the augmented reality space, such as the Googles, such as the Apples, such as Pokemon, and so on and so on. So you guys, please sign up for free in CanDAO below. You're going to want to make sure, first of all, that you download MetaMask app on your phone. That's METAMASK, and sign up for a new wallet. I'll put the rest of the instructions in the video descriptions here, so you can sign up in the early stages as we prepare to take off for our official launch at the end of March in Dubai. You guys, I foresee this changing social media in a way that is going to make our lives so much more simple. And so no longer do we have to deal with, Instagram and Facebook and post on Twitter and LinkedIn and use WhatsApp and do all this. Imagine that all in one environment, and that environment paying you substantially. Thank you so much for your time, and I wish you a blessed day, and looking forward to seeing you on CanDAO.